Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about INS Vikramaditya and India's naval security. Before moving forward, we have some questions like why are aircraft carriers so powerful? Are aircraft carriers still relevant? How many aircraft carriers are in the world? Why is it important to winning the war in the Pacific with aircraft carrier? And what is the biggest aircraft carrier in the world? Can an aircraft carrier survive a tsunami? Friends, now we will understand the history of the aircraft carrier. The earliest recorded instance for using a ship for airborne operations occurred in 1806 when Lord Cochrane of the Royal Navy launched the kites from the 32-gun frigate HMS Pallas in order to drop the propaganda of leaflet. The proclamations against Napoleon Bonaparte, written in French, were attached to kites and the kite strings were set alight. When the strings had burnt through, the leaflets landed on French soil. Now we will understand the balloon carrier. Just over 40 years later, on 12th July 1849, the Austrian Navy ship SMS Volcano was used for launching incendiary balloons. A number of small Montgolfier hot air balloons were launched with the intention of dropping the bombs at Venice. Although their attempt has failed due to the contrary winds which drove the balloons back to the ship. And yet, one bomb did land on the city. Now we will know about the flat-decked carriers in the World War I. HMS Ark Royal was arguably the first active aircraft carrier as it carried armed seaplanes as in use for combat and military operation. She was laid down as a merchant, but it was converted into building stocks for hybrid seaplanes launched on the platform. Launched on October 5, 1914, she served in Dardanelles campaign and throughout the World War I. Now, we are going to learn about the India's biggest asset in Indian Navy, INS Vikramaditya. INS Vikramaditya is the Indian Navy's largest short takeoff but assisted recovery stowbar aircraft carrier and warship, which was converted from the Russian Navy's decommissioned Admiral Gorshkov vertical takeoff and landing VTOL missile cruiser carrier. INS Vikramaditya was commissioned in 2013. Now we will see the specification and the features of INS Vikramaditya. INS Vikramaditya is the Indian Navy's only operational fleet at present, with an overall length of 284 meters, which is approximately 930 square feet, and a maximum beam of about 60 meters, which is 196 feet. With a displacement of 45,000 tons, the warship is capable of carrying 30 aircraft and helicopter. Prior to INS Vikramaditya, both the Indian Navy have previous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant and INS Virat, which was formerly in service with the Royal Navy of Britain. Now, we will discuss some strategic points. First, China has been expanding its presence in North Arabian Sea. Second, Gwadar has been connected through China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC) through China's Xinjiang province. Third, the Arabian Sea has been provided entry to the Indian Ocean, where China has built the logistic base at Djibouti in the Horn of Africa. Thank you.